Hi guys, so today is Tuesday, February the 27th. I'm here to do the end of the month budget recap. Obviously, we have one more day of the month, but you know, our last paycheck was this past Friday and we have food and groceries and all of that, so I don't see us spending any more money tomorrow. So if you would like to see how we done for the month of February, then please keep watching. All right, so I have my pen, my phone or my calculator, and then my budget planner. So we are just going to pull out this budget sheet and just see how we did. And I'm going to get a lot of those numbers from the expense tracker, which would be these sheets and these sheets. So for our mid-month check-in, we got these figures. So now we just need to pretty much add the rest of the numbers to see what the end result will be. So this is from the mid-month budget check-in. And so this will be for the end of the month. So I'll label this mid-month to make it easier. This was from mid-month. And I guess because these hadn't taken place, we're just going to mark through those, because otherwise it could be a little bit confusing. And then we're going to do end of month. So I'm going to go check out those numbers and we're going to see how we did. Alright, so I am back and I have my pen, so I'm going to use red if we were over budget, black if we were like perfectly on budget, and green if we were under budget. So I have all of the numbers pulled up and we're just going to walk through this. So cable and internet was of course $104.97. And let's just go through and do the ones where we were perfectly on budget. Minimum payment for my student loans, $100.28. Rent and water, $570. Personal trainer, $240. Gym, $19.99. Minimum payment for my husband's student loans, $304.69. Life insurance, $42.19. And then let's go ahead and just work our way down. So electricity, of course, came in at $128.07. So we were over budget there. This was the original budget and we are over, you know, $3.07. The next one is renter insurance. So instead of paying the $14.33, which is what we typically pay monthly, I went ahead and paid it off. So we do not have to pay renter insurance again until May, and that was at $37.03. The next one is cell phones. Oh, we skipped that one. That was exactly $75.75. We're going to come back to savings and debt or slash debt. Miscellaneous, we ended up spending a whopping $164.92. And that was between this tripod that I'm using right now. This thing was $124.94 I paid for this tripod. I paid $10.99 for Amazon, $2.99 for an app, and then that was pretty much all that came out of miscellaneous. I think that's what that adds up to be. It should be, whatever I just told you, that should add up to be $164.92. The next one is allowance. So I'm just going to tell you guys now that I spent some money from my non-existent allowance and I spent like $30 or so. I feel like I got things that I needed for YouTube, but that's debatable because some of the things were like somewhat planner related. Anyway, I did not budget for me originally. I just budgeted $100 for my husband, but we came in together at $143.33. Okay, maybe I spent more than 30. Maybe I spent like 40, but no, I spent like 30 something dollars. So we're over here. We're also over in miscellaneous because we budgeted 50, but aside from that tripod, I believe we would have been under budget had I not purchased it. Oh yeah, for sure. Because the tripod was $124 of this. So we are over budget in both of those categories. The next category is haircut. We are under. My husband came in at $13 even. Donations and gifts. We ended up spending a whopping $518.15. So we did 2 activities with basically long lost friends that we reconnected with. And everything that we paid for all of that, it was like $200 and something. And then I went to Maryland to throw my friend a surprise birthday party, aka we went to, well, we had a surprise party at Sugar Factory, and then we went bowling, and then the next day we had like this whole day, you know, that we did things together and had a party at her house and everything like that. So me going up there and spending money on everything that I spent money on. And also we bought someone a gift that was $21.49. And then I also did the giveaway gifts that I had to send out from January. So all of that was only $518.15. So my friend's party and all of that was originally budgeted, but we didn't budget for that first activity that we did with the friends that cost like $200 and some. So I would have been under, we would have been under had we not done that, but that was unbudgeted because we didn't plan for that. So anyway, that's not too bad for all that we did and the memories that we made. So I'm excited about that. Toiletries, I actually ended up needing some more products of some sort. So that came in at $66.76. I should probably keep this red pen for the rest of this. Nope, gas for our cars, we came under at $84.76. Oil change, you guys know we originally just budgeted for an oil change, but my husband needed, I think, like some spark plugs replaced and some other stuff. So that came in at $170. Groceries, we came in at a little bit over budget. We came in at $208.90, so just a wee bit over budget. And honestly, we're technically under budget because I bought something for a coworker, but I bought it whenever I was at the grocery store because it was like groceries basically. So had I not done that for $9 and something, and then I did it again, I think for like $3, we would have been under budget. So technically for household groceries, we were under budget. The next thing is restaurant/dates, which I'm actually kind of impressed with, sort of like. We came in at, oh yeah, I'm definitely impressed, $183. No, we didn't. This is a lie. Okay, so this is what we spent before, like aside from the movies. We went to the movies twice for 2 dates, and so then we came in at $243.61. This is why we don't literally the trip to the movies was more expensive than our typical restaurant dates. This is why we just go do like a $25-$30 restaurant date and call it that. So you know, yeah, we're over budget there. And the last thing is the dentist. We did not budget for that whatsoever because I thought that I didn't need to, but that ended up being $300.40, so we're over there. So I didn't add this up. I don't know that I really even want to, but I do know that we brought in more than the budgeted amount, which was $5,500. But as you can see, we went over in all of these different categories, so that is pretty much why we are over budget. So the last category is the savings/debt. So we originally wanted to save to pay the IRS. That's why we're naming it savings/debt, because we're going to owe the IRS, which our tax preparer is preparing right now. So we should know exactly how much we will owe. He said by like this Friday. So hopefully we can pay them at whatever point. Of course, we have until April the 15th, and I'm not above waiting, or I think we have until the 17th, I think, this year. Anyway, I'm not above waiting until like April the 13th to submit the payment. But anyway, we budgeted that we would save $2,857.80, and we came in under, obviously, because of all of this, but not by, you know, terribly too low. or whatever, $2,080.68. So we went over budget by like $1,000 probably, but we were still able to save $2,080.68. So that's not too bad. So this is how we did. Aside from, let's grade us. Let's give us a grade. I would give us an A-. What would you give us?
That ain't bad.
It's not terrible at all, because the only thing we consciously, like, deliberately went over, the only categories are, I'm not counting miscellaneous because I needed a new tripod and I figure I may as well buy one that's going to last me longer than 2 months. So the only one we deliberately went over is really like restaurants and dates. I wouldn't say we did that bad. What would you say?
I'd say maybe a B+.
B+? Yeah. Why B+? It doesn't really matter how much we spent, is where we spent our money.
Yeah.
So I'm saying an A-.
Yeah. I agree.
I think last month we got like a C. So
You made this paper?
yeah, I made it.
That's cool.
Some people on YouTube make fun of me for taking time out my day to make pages like that. But isn't it cute? No, the polka dots came with the polka dots already came on the paper. I did all of the stickers and the washi. Tell me it's not a cute page.
Yes,
some person told me that I had too much time on my hands. I'm like, well, yeah, I do. Thank you. So anyway, this is how we did, and I hope that you guys had a prosperous February and you're going to have a prosperous March, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.